Welcome, bienvenidos. Roxana from MetamorphosisRox, the place to be where you want more than tea. And yeah, I'm here. Awake. If you're on Twitter, you know I was taking a nap. So I took a medication for something and it knocked me the hell out. I was like, oh, I'm going to go live early. And the next thing you know, I was out, like the world did not exist. But that's why I don't take medication, because that's what happens. So yeah, I'm here. I don't know if anybody's going to show up. It's not like I've been teasing for a week that I'm going to be here. So it is what it is. And I have an allergy. I'm not sniffing coke because I just realized that that looked a little weird. Oh, God. So, yeah. Holy crap. Okay. All right. I went to Twitter for a second to say I was streaming, and I come back and it's like, whoops. Hi. All right. Hi, Marisol. Hi, Lily. Hey, Aaron. Give me a second. Don't move. Oh, crap. Aaron, let me know if I gave you a wrench. Don't you dare, because you've been quiet all day. You're not going to start now, okay? Hi, Live and Learn. Hey, Skip. Hi, Renee. Hey, Beauty Heathen. Hi, Adele. Hi, Lorna. Hi, Larissa. Hello, Molly. Hi, Dawn. You did. I'm shocked. Hey, Mink. Hey, Molly Moore. All right, so yeah, let's address the elephant in the room. Get it? Elephant. I wore this just so I could make that joke. That's how stupid I am today. So I apologize in advance for the bad dad jokes. I don't know what to say. I am gonna say something. I'm just trying to figure out how to say it. Let me go look for it first of all. No, that's not it. All right, so I'm going to read you something. I'm pretty sure most of you saw it. It's not like I didn't post it on the Facebook page, on the Instagram stories, on Twitter, and on the community page. I posted this thing everywhere so that you all would know. I actually was supposed to post that today, but then I said, if I tell these people I'm going live today, they could kill me. So this is what I wrote. And when I finish reading this, I'll explain what happened. They say I'm lazy. Lazy doesn't wake up to go for a 3-mile walk every day. We're up to 4. Lazy doesn't spend 3 to 5 hours a day honing their craft and learning their business. Lazy doesn't spend 3 to 5 hours writing, storyboarding, filming, and editing to create content. Lazy doesn't overhaul their entire lifestyle seemingly overnight. I'm not lazy. You're afraid. Hashtag do it scared. Hashtag do it anyway. Yes, I like to get in my car and drive for no reason. Yes, I like to take naps, wear little to no makeup, and eat. But be advised, I know exactly what I'm doing. No amount of gaslighting, bullying, harassment, conspiracy theories, or slander is going to stop me from reaching my goals. Why? Because I am the game. I make the rules. I'm on to you. You lose. Let me start by saying that before I even get into it, I wanted to thank every single one of you that actually, hey Frog, I wanted to thank every single one of you that either sent me a DM, a email, a text message, or posted on the wall on Twitter. When I came back to Twitter about a week and a half after I had left, I found all of you guys' messages and tears were shed. I don't think you understand how much that means to me. And I really wanted to thank you for doing that, because I have left on other occasions for whatever reason. Hey, Millie. Hi, Carol. I wasn't expecting that many people here. And here's the thing. The reason why I wrote this about the lazy part is because whenever somebody says something about me to that effect, about being lazy or whatever, I don't care. That's your opinion, whatever. But the person that said that to me is a close personal friend of mine. And eventually it came out that they were making a joke, and I didn't think it was funny because they know better. And so, yeah, that really ticked me off. And between that and the fact that you guys had left me all those messages, I was like, I guess I'm going to have to come back. So I am not fully back yet. I am going to do live streams on Fridays for the rest of the month. And of course, this crap. But I'm trying to like figure out how to. I missed you too. I needed to get out for a little bit and get some air and figure out what I wanted to do and figure out what I'm gonna do from now on. Hi Susan. I missed you too. I know Aaron. So it's been interesting. Let's just put it this way. Of course, drama waits for no woman, as Nosy likes to say. So we find ourselves in a situation where there's a couple of things I want to say, and I probably have very unpopular opinions about every single thing that I'm going to talk about. So I'm getting ready to get roasted by you all. And that's okay if you want to roast me, because so long as you do it respectfully, I don't care if you don't have my same opinion. I know you're not. I'm pretty sure you're not. So we're going to talk about it. But before we do that, I need to know how you guys are doing, because I started this thing that I stopped suddenly of asking you guys how you were doing to make sure you guys were doing well during quarantine. And I want to know how you guys are doing while I send this message to this person. I shouldn't say person because it's not a person. I got cows. Ooh, poisonous. Hi. Good. It's been rough, not gonna lie. Yeah. Hey, Christina. I'm doing good. Still working with PPEs. I am too. Okay, I didn't get that. Pretty good here, but honestly, I miss seeing you on lives. Not meant to make you feel bad. No, I didn't feel bad. Actually, it made me feel good that people miss me. So that, I don't know. I passed my medical terminology class with a 97. Yay! 3 points away from being a perfect score, and I've been sick. Plus, because my mom had to have her 2 dogs put down. Oh no, that's hard. That's hard. I must say, okay, but being with the present, this is why I haven't been online. I can understand that. Oh, Susan, I'm sorry. How's he doing? Hard the dog chilling. He is getting on my last nerve because he's been quiet the entire day. Now he's whining. That's not right. You don't wait until I go live to start whining. I'm just saying. Hi, Wendy City. Hi, everyone. I made it today. Yes, you did. Said you were sending a message. I did? I've sent messages. I just don't know what to do. Still interviewing, coming close to a job offer. Yes, Renee. Ah, madam. Hi, honey. I made one venture out. So how stupid people are being and ran back into. I know the feeling. Yeah, nobody said anything about that up till now, madam. Thank you. Not good. Depressing Monday, landing in hospital. Oh, Frog, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's my baby. He's being extra today. He loves his mama. No, he loves to, just like children, wait until their parents get on the phone to start driving them crazy. That's what he does. It's okay. He's doing a little better. He ran around. Ooh, spent 2 days in hospital. Wow. They got fever down and then sent him home to quarantine. Okay. Yeah, he missed y'all. I'm glad. Oh, live and learn. I miss y'all too. I did. I gotta go see a patient. Welcome back though. Thank you, Carol, for stopping by. Prayers for you and your husband, Susan. Yes, you look great. Thank you. Okay. Hey, artist DMC. Ohio. Hi, honey. Thank you, Aaron. He's smiling because he knows that even though I'm talking, I'm paying attention to him. That's why he's smiling. And he just got he had his shots yesterday and he had his blood work and he's good. So hi, Janice. Gang's back together. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting that many people here. So I'm kind of like, you know. All right, so let's, now that we've caught up with how everybody's doing, I changed my hair. Yeah, I did. This is a story. There's a story time on this hair, and I am giving it to the patrons. I don't know when I'm going to film it, but I am going to film it. I still have the 3 boxes of the 3 things that happened. It's a story. I think it's funny. Y'all can learn something from this. All I'm going to say is splat. And hey, Jamie, how are you? The chat is going too fast. It does that every once in a while. Sir, can I help you? You are so nosy. No. You have to stay in the bed. Go lay down, baby. Go lay down. Ah! Don't do that. We don't need a broken paw right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. Cautious before I try to play with makeup to make sure it's really gone. Ooh. Splat is the word. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to talk about the first topic now. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a real life story. Hi, Cynthia. I'm going to give you a real life story that is going to dovetail into a story that we all know something about. And then I'm going to give you a third story, and that's going to be it. Hopefully, I can do that in 40 minutes, 47 minutes. All right. So let's see. For those of you who are familiar with my Twitter, this morning I was talking about a situation, and I don't remember who was the one who answered me. All right. So the thing is, here's the story. I had an argument with somebody yesterday, and I was really heated. Like, on a level from 1 to 100, I was 167. Hey, Karma. It's a work in progress. Es una historia larga, but you know, the patrons are gonna get the story because it was a process and it's not there yet. And as you can see, there's like, it's patchy. Reminds me of makeup for some reason. Hey, Jennifer. So I am doing good. Thank you for asking. So here's what happened. We had an argument, and in a level from 1 to 100, I was 153, to be honest. And I just threw the phone because it was all text. And I was really heated. And this morning when I woke up, person in question decides to send me a text message like nothing happened. Hi, how are you? I'm like, and I'm giving you all the expressions that I couldn't give this person because, of course, technology. But here's the thing. I don't believe in the zodiac, but I kind of fall in the zodiac. In certain things, the zodiac is right, and some things they're wrong. Splat is good in a pinch if you don't mind the bleeding, but was more than a bleeding. Anyway, the thing about it was that every single answer I gave this person was one word answers. Yes, no, I'm busy. I mean, I'm busy is 2 words, but you know what I mean. Hey, Lou, how are you? So the thing about it is that I went for my walk. I come back from my walk. I'm getting ready to put some food together to go on a meeting, and they call, and I'm like, I can't talk to you right now. It happened twice. The next thing I get is a text message, a voice message. If you don't want to talk to me, then just tell me you don't want to talk to me. We'll talk later. I'm like, rude. So I went ahead and I was saying about the zodiac. Gemini and Scorpios are the most, what's the word I'm looking for? We like to fight. And he's a Gemini and I'm a Scorpio. And we fight like cats and dogs. But it's part of the relationship at this point. I'm used to it. But I don't like to lose, especially when I know I'm right. And I'm going to tell you why I'm right a little later in the story, but keep in mind that this is going to dovetail into the reason why I'm telling you the story. So the bottom line is that this person calls me and says to me, because again, like to fight. Well, since you don't want me to apologize, because the last part of the conversation yesterday was, I said, you know, it doesn't matter if it was a joke or not, or if you're right or wrong. You hurt my feelings. All you had to do is apologize. Okay, keep that in mind because it's coming up later. And the answer was, I'm sorry. Happy? Don't do that. Just don't do that. And I said, forget it. Let it go. Forget it. And if you were on Twitter yesterday, you know that we were cracking jokes about Snoop Dogg listening to Let It Go. That's what I was talking about, because as soon as I saw that clip, I said, let it go. Bye. So when they said that on the phone conversation, I was like, I never said you shouldn't apologize. And I repeated what I just said, which I'm going to repeat one more time later on. And then the person cut me at the pass and actually apologized and said, I'm telling you from the heart, I'm sorry, which I was not expecting, because when I tell you my boy doesn't apologize, he doesn't apologize. Hi, Jen, which leads me to the reason why I told you all this story. Teresa Romer gave an interview, okay, where she explained that the YouTube friendships were business relationships. And here comes the first of many unpopular opinions I'm about to give you. She's right, okay? She's absolutely right. We all, and this is not just on social media, this is off social media and on social media. I want you to understand something. We all have friends that are at different levels. My husband calls them friends and associates. I just call them friends, but we all have different levels. We all have that one friend that we will take clubbing or to dinner parties, or if we want to have a good time, that's the friend we're going to call. But we don't tell them our personal stuff because they don't know how to deal with it. We all have that friend. We all do. Okay? That's one thing. We all have friends that are work friendships, and we joke around and we have a really good time and whatnot, but we don't necessarily hang out after hours or on the weekends. For one thing, I see you 40 hours a week. I probably see you more than my spouse and my children. I don't really want to see you when I get out of work. Sorry. That's just me. Okay? She wasn't wrong in what she said. First, once Nick makes the video, which is obviously coming from hurt, because I'm sorry, I can have all the disagreements I want with all these people, but it's pretty obvious that Nick was hurt with what she said. Okay? All she had to do, she didn't have to walk it back. She didn't have to say that it was a lie. She didn't have to say, well, I didn't mean you. All she had to do was pick up the damn phone, call him, and say, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hurt your feelings. This is what I was trying to say, and get it over with. Okay? That's not what happened. Obviously, we all know what happened. You see, Teresa and my friend both have this idea, and I know that I am assuming a lot, but that's what opinions are for, so give me a break. To me, Teresa reminds me of my friend because, hi Anna, because here's the thing. Some people seem to be under the delusion that apologizing makes you weak. And that it makes you, in case of men, less of a man. In the case of strong, powerful woman, not as strong if you actually apologize. Personally, I think it's the other. Hey, Vanessa. Personally, I think it's the other way around. If you actually have the guts to apologize for what you did wrong, to me, you look a lot bigger, a lot more important, a lot more intelligent, whatever you want to call it, okay? It is what it is. To me, apologizing is key. And she didn't do that. She decided to send a cease and desist letter. And then if you've been keeping up with vice versa, you find out that the dude in the interview had his own bone to pick with Rich Lux, which makes me wonder what happened. However, and here comes the second unpopular opinion. Most people think she's just dumb. She's not dumb. She's not dumb, people. What you have to understand is that the people that complain about not wanting to be in the drama the most are usually the people that love the drama because they know what it can do. And Teresa Romer might be a lot of things, but stupid is not one of them. She knew this drama was going to get her eyeballs. And as much as people are mad at her now, they're still going to go and check her out and watch her videos. Just make more fun of them and whatnot. Thank you, Jen. She's doing this with all the intent because scandals get views. It is what it is. She's definitely not dumb. Yeah. She's doing this with all the intention and we're all falling for it. By the way, I am a victim. I mean, I'm guilty of this because I'm watching the whole madness go down. But here comes unpopular opinion number 3. And this one I know I'm going to get a little heat from. But here's the thing. Some of the people that are complaining about Teresa's behavior the most do the exact same thing. I'm not going to tell you who. Hey, Marina. I'm not going to tell you who. You have to figure that out for yourselves. But I can guarantee you that some of the people that are the pitchfork in hand, oh my God, Teresa, how horrible, blah, 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 blah. They've done the same thing or they're doing the same thing to other people. Believe me, I know. That's all I'm going to tell you. So why are we bitching about what she said when we all know that some of you have done it? Now, let's not forget that this whole, sir, he's going to make me get up and go and get him a cracker, and I don't want to because he can't eat now. You have to wait, baby. Some of the people that I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm not on the people now. We have to remember why this conversation started on the first place when it comes to Teresa on her interview. She was upset because some people didn't defend her with the whole Jeffree Star closet roast video. And here's something that I'm going to say that might offend some people, might upset some people. Nobody owes you anything. I don't care if they're acquaintances, if they're business relationships, if they're your good Judy, your best Judy. I don't care. Nobody owes you anything. If you were dumb enough to make a video and didn't ask your friends to check it out before you posted it, and you got heat for it, your friends do not have to come and defend you because you didn't ask them for your opinion, for their opinion when you make the video. Why are you asking them for help when you're in trouble? Now, you guys know, because I've told you, don't defend me. And I know some of you do anyway, and I appreciate it. But what what I want you guys to understand is that you guys don't owe me anything. And I'm very well aware that if I post a video and it's an unpopular opinion and people come at me, it's my butt because it's my video. Okay? I don't understand this mentality. And by the way, I'm not talking about the fans being vicious. We're going to get to that in a second. But I want you to understand. Jen, I have something to say about that. I don't know if I'm going to say it here or not because I don't want to put you on the spot, but I have my opinions, and I stopped watching her because of you. But I'm not going to get into that now. And it's not because you, before somebody comes at me, she didn't ask me not to watch Teresa anymore. There's something that Teresa did on a video with Jen that Jen was in it that just pissed me off so much that I stopped watching her in general. But anyway, here's the thing. I guess I did put you on the spot. I'm so sorry. That was not the intention. Here's the thing. Where was I? I lost my train of thought now. I lost it. I absolutely lost it. Hey, Joe. And now I lost it even more because I'm saying hi to Joe and I forgot what I was talking. What was I talking about? What happened, Devil Wears Chanclas? Hi. I don't care what you. No, and I don't want you to know. I just want you to understand that I just didn't like the vibe. So here's the thing. I'm probably going to repeat myself because I can't remember where I was, but here's the thing. Oh yeah, I was saying I don't need you guys. I don't want you guys to defend me. When we make content, and anybody that's on the chat, if you have a channel, please put the purple heart so people know that they should go and subscribe to you. And most of it, hey Lone Wolf, most of you can attest to this. When we make videos, people are gonna like them and people are gonna hate them. That's just and I'm not talking about the 2 or 3 people that always thumb down everything you do, because we all have some of those. I'm talking about people that, let's say we make a video on Jeffree Star, the stands come and bash you. Or if you make a video on Manny MUA, people are going to come and bash you. Or if you make a video on Keemstar, people are going to come and bash you. It happens to everybody, okay? Nobody owes you a defense. You put your foot in your mouth and decided to do a video where you're roasting Jeffree Star's closet. I haven't seen the video, but I saw the clips that Vice Versa posted. And it sounded more like jealousy and sour grapes than roasting. She might have not meant it like that, but that's how it sounded. And the bottom line is that Rich and Nick and nobody this needs to defend you. It's not their video. Now, is it nice when people come and defend you? Of course it's nice when people come and defend you, but that's not the point. It is not their place. Yes, sir. Be good and stay here, baby. It's not your job. Period. And so her whole situation of bringing that up, which of course now that Vice Versa posted that video that Sturgio, is that his name, had a problem with Rich Lux not defending him. And that's where I was when I stopped talking about that. Um, Nobody owes you a defense at all. By the same token, do I think that some bigger creators should always start their videos by saying something to the effect of, please don't bring any hate to people? Yeah. But do I blame them for the behavior of their stands? No. Now, there is a point, and vice versa, make this point, in some cases it applies and in some don't. It doesn't. That your fanhood is or whatever you want to call it, your followers or whatever you guys call people that follow these people. Um, it reflects you as a person. That is true in the beginning when it's a small group of people that follow you. Like in my case, most of the people that follow me or watch me or whatever you want to call it, I need a name. That group of people is more or less like me. And so, yeah, that's true. But once you grow to a certain level, you have no control what people do because you will have stands. You will have people that no matter how many times you tell them, shut up, they will not. You will have people that are, no matter how much you tell them, don't say anything bad about people. If you have an argument, and I know that this is going to sound like a subtweet, it's not a subtweet. If you have a legitimate gripe with somebody and you start talking about their looks or their body or their mental health or any, you lost the argument because you're not defending whatever the point is. You're going in on a tangent. It's called deflecting for a reason. You don't have a point if you're going for that. And so that's why I always tell people not to defend me or not to say anything, because it's ridiculous what people will start talking about. And because I personally don't like it when people start coming after my friends and saying all kinds of nasty stuff, it just annoys me. So, and y'all know this is true because yesterday, Jamie had a situation. I didn't know what was going on, but I did know that the topic was completely unnecessary. And so, no, I'm sorry. Hey, Amy. So, no. Okay. There is no way that in this case, Jeffree Star could have told his fans, stop doing that, and they were going to stop because he's too big. And at this point, he doesn't have any control of his fanhood, period. Now, do I think it reflects badly on the creator? Not anymore. I used to. I don't believe that anymore. Which brings me to another point. People have a right to change their minds. I don't understand what is this nonsense that if you like Manny MUA and you don't like him tomorrow, you're a bad person. People have a right to change their minds about any creator, good or bad. Doesn't matter. So that's the thing with this whole thing with Teresa Romer is she could have handled it very differently. I personally think she's handling the way she's handling because she wants to outlive her 15 minutes of fame. And by the way, this is not an age thing. The fact that she's an older lady has nothing to do with her behavior. I'm a little tired of people going, oh, because the old hag. No, no, no. Well, you're a little late. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be nice. It's one of those things that I'm tired of the ageism and the whole. Oh, well, that's because she's an old woman. No, there's young people that do the same crap she's doing, and we all know them, and we all either love them or hate them, but we know they all do it. So stop saying that it's because she's an old woman, because she's not. She screwed herself over. No, Joe, I don't think she has. I don't think she has. I think she's milking this for all. She's laughing all the way to the bank. You know what? Let's do something. Out of curiosity. I don't know. I haven't checked, so don't at me. I want to know something. And, with the new numbers, it's kind of hard to see, but wife is fine, but her. I don't even know what you people are talking about, so I'm going to ignore you for want to see something. Let's look it up. See, I used to love Social Blade, but now with the number difference, it's kind of, those porcelain veneers are so unrealistic, wide in her mouth and huge. She must have rented the teeth from her. Madame, didn't I just say exactly what? I can't with you. All right. Okay, so since Sunday, she's lost 2,000, the 1K, 1K. It's right there. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. But here's the thing. If you look at the 1K situation, she went from 140,000 to 138,000. But I want you to look at the number that matters when you're that big, and that is the views. Do you see the views? She went from, she gets pretty steady views, but she had been dropping to 19,000, and on Tuesday she got 28,000. Then on Wednesday she got 21,000. Yesterday she got 28,000. The number that matters, dears, is the views. That's the one that gives her money. So now you believe me when I tell you that she's milking this all the way to the bank? Now, do I think what she's doing is right? You'll know how I feel about scandals for views. I agree with you, Karma. I don't know what to call you because I know that's not your name, but what? Oh my God. Excuse me. Being an ass. I swear. I swear. Geminis, they're the devil to a Scorpio. Anyway, so yeah, that's my unpopular opinions on the topic, because we set the tone. They have several reasons to like you, but we also need to be by example how to handle ourselves. And that's the thing with Jen. Jen has always handled things very well, which is why she, sorry for the pun, but it is what it is. It's not a pun. She rose like a phoenix and she's doing really well. And there's always people that are going to come and hate on you. And this is another thing that I want to make very clear. I don't care how nice you are. For those of you who are on Twitter, Rafael is one of the nicest people I know. He had to go private because people were like attacking him. Hi, Danielle. Excuse me. People are going to hate on you no matter how nice you are. And that's a reality when you're on social media, you see it more, but that's a reality in everybody's life. You're always going to get hate from people that are either ignorant of the situation or they just heard one side of the story, didn't hear the other side of the story. You know what? That's on them. That's not on you. And you have to build a thicker, it never ceases to amaze me how these people that want it so bad, and now I'm talking about Jeffrey and Teresa and everybody else, all these people that really wanted it so bad have these little thin skins that get crushed for no reason. There's a big difference between, and I understand that when you're at that level, I mean, I have 1,600 subscribers on this channel, so I'm not going to get the level of hate Teresa is, to give you an example. But that's not, you made a video that was controversial. You knew it was going to get you views. If you're not ready for that heat, that's all I'm going to say about that. Jeffrey has always been, not going to say that word. He should have been canceled a long time ago. Here's the thing, Karma. I understand that opinion. I don't necessarily agree with it the whole time. Well, now I look back and I'm second guessing everything he's ever said. So that's a different story. But what I mean is this. People that are fans of Jeffrey, okay, they have their reasons. And you might have a piece of information that is, you are absolutely sure that it's going to seal that coffin, but other people don't see it that way. And I'm going to give you an example from real life, so because I don't know if I'm explaining myself well. When Casey Anthony, the case of, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Casey Anthony case. Casey Anthony was accused of killing her daughter. Okay, she made this convoluted story that the daughter was staying with some chick and blah blah blah. Bottom line is the little girl was dead. The reason the DA knew he had her, and I'm telling you because I followed this. I don't know if you follow this, Karma, but I followed this. Like, I read it. I had just gotten here. I had been here for maybe 2 or 3 years. So I had been here when it originally happened. And of course, I'm here. So I, much like Trayvon Martin, the case was like very close to my house. I followed these 2 cases very well. And here's the thing. And the DA, and he said this on an interview. I don't know if you're going to remember this because I just focus on some. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a sucker for details. It's a long story. We're not going to get into that now. He had the piece of tape that they found in the little baby's mouth. The little tape, they put duct tape in her mouth with a heart. Okay? Now, I understand what he felt and what he saw when he looked at that piece of tape. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But he was convinced that everybody, yes, Scorpio, he was convinced that everybody was going to see him the exact same way he did. Therefore, she was going to be found guilty. She wasn't found guilty. And to be honest with you, I have talked to people that didn't see that the same way he did. Hey, Christine, main reason being that most people don't think she killed her. They think that she hit her. And that's why she put the tape with the heart on. But they don't think she killed her. And that's the bottom line in this situation. If you look at the videos of Casey with Kaylee, Casey didn't look like a bad mother that would just lose her mind and kill her kid. Personally, I don't think that's what happened. I think somebody didn't pay attention and the little girl drowned in the pool. Personally, that's my opinion. And then they all worked this ridiculous cover-up that made no sense. Huh? Give me a second. What? So I'm sitting there like, you based your entire case on a piece of tape with a heart on it. And this, it is what it is. We all see things that, what makes humans beautiful and ridiculous at the same time is that we all can be looking at the same thing and we see it completely different. Haters are the perfect example. They hate on you for stupid stuff that has nothing to do with anything. And you're sitting there like, but that's not me. That's not what I am. So you have to remember that. I understand people who hate Jeffrey, and for that matter, I understand people who hate any content creator at all. Be it Keemstar, Jeffrey, Shane, right now Colleen Ballinger is getting a lot of heat. I understand it. That doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you. Okay? Now, as far as Jeffrey is concerned, I have big problems with this whole new situation. And I have a right to change my mind. But in that particular situation about the closet and the fans and the whole 9 yards, there's nothing Jeffrey can do about his fans. Much like there's nothing Manny can do about his fans or James can do about his fans. We don't have control of other people. This is where I wish I could say people, the only people that can control the people are those that are in a cult. Other than that, and these fandoms are not cults. They might look a little cultish when you really think about it, but they're not cults. And that's where the problem is. I have had people that have stopped watching because I like Jeffrey. It is what it is. People stopped talking to me, hated my guts, instead of coming at me with, this is why I don't like Jeffrey. And by the way, the fact that you tell me why you don't like Jeffrey is not going to change my mind necessarily, but at least we can respect each other and I can try to stay away from that topic. If I have enough people, excuse me, if I have enough people, I know you have. If there's enough people that don't like a particular topic, I won't talk about it. But you're not gonna tell me what to do on my channel just because you stopped talking to me. That doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Plus, there's plenty of other people that we can talk about on this channel that have nothing to do with any of them. So people think that these big people should at least try and say that they don't appreciate what their fanatics are doing. That's what I think anyway. Molly, I agree with you. And that's why I said in the beginning, would it be nice if they did it? Yes. And I know a lot of them. There's a lot of them that do say stuff. Like, I know for a fact that most of the drama channels say before they start talking about a particular person, they say, please don't say hey to any of these people. But people are going to do whatever they want to do. It is what it is. Whatever you want. I've changed my mind about things, hearing another's views. Look, the other day, I think it was Mother's Day, I sent a shout out to Sharita is random, because Sharita is one person that I probably don't see eye to eye with Sharita on 80% of the stuff, but I love to read what she has to say, because it's always important to look at other people's point of view. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I agree with you on everything. And by the way, wow, they better not have charged me for that because you still have it. There are, I think every single person on this chat can attest to this. I don't agree with you all on everything. That is boring as hell, by the way, to agree with everyone. I don't. I mean, I'm married to a man that is diametrically opposed to me in every sense, politically, religiously, you name it, and we're like polar opposites. I find being with somebody that is exactly like me boring as hell, which again, reason why the Gemini and I get along is because we don't see eye to eye on everything and we have the greatest conversations. Okay, y'all gonna have to give me a second because this is the doctors. Sorry, I meant the vet. Sorry. Um, where were we? So yeah, that's what's that. Okay, now since somebody mentioned the content, let's talk about the content before I move into the next topic I want to talk about, because I don't want to talk about Jeffrey. I don't want to talk about Teresa anymore. I don't want to talk about any of these people. Here's the thing. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I am like with the prop with the elephant. I can't, okay? I'm a big elephant person. Who and what? Hold on. I'm a bleeding heart liberal and my husband is very conservative, retired army vet. It is possible to have differing opinions and be yeah, that's how I feel about it. So here's the thing. stop dragging the door. I swear. Yeah, sometimes it comes out. I'm not from New York, but sometimes it comes out. Are you seriously gonna let him out? I'm in the middle of. Sorry. I can't. I swear. I swear. Okay, so let's have a little chat about content for a second. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. I know we're gonna have new content starting in June. I don't know how long before you start seeing what I'm learning, but just so you know, there is new content coming in June. Like I said, the story of yes, you can, but if you're gonna give me ideas, send them to me on either email or DM. The story about the hair is going to the patrons. Because I think it's funny. I don't think everybody thinks it's funny. I just think it's funny. So, and I'm gonna look like a fool, boo-boo the fool on that video, but it is what it is because it was just, it's a long story. As far as whether or not I am going to touch drama, yes, Twitter DM on MetamorphosisRox, not on the other one. Yes, you are. Puppy wants out, but the problem is that I have 2 people working from home. He can't leave the room until 6. He doesn't have to go to the bathroom or anything like that. He just wants to be where the action is, and I can't let him out. That's what it is. And he starts doing that whenever I come here. The rest of he's been laying in my bed the entire time because that's my boy. My taco casserole filling should be illegal. It is so damn good. Susan, why are you talking about food? Don't start me on that, please. Please don't do that. Yes, you can either do Instagram, but go to the MetamorphosisRox account. You can do Twitter, but MetamorphosisRox account. If you send me something on the Aviddiva account, it's an idea for an Aviddiva video, not for MetamorphosisRox. So just keep that in mind. The other thing I was going to say is, if the question is, am I going to touch drama? Yes, I am. Am I going to start doing the whole thing that following people and doing this and being the first one? No, I'm not. But am I going to go back to talking about drama whenever I feel I want to say something about it? The answer is yes. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to post the email. Give me a second. That's the email. Did I spell it right? That's the email for now. Don't hold on too tight to that email because it has 85,000 emails I haven't opened, and it is what it is. I'm gonna start posting stuff in June, so I guess I'm with Madam on that. Yeah, that's why I don't want them to talk about food because I'm hungry. I haven't looked at makeup. I am going to start doing that whole thing that I was doing with makeup when I was like looking at makeup that I liked and asking for your opinions. The first one I am going to ask for opinions of. Excuse me. The first one I'm going to ask opinions on is not House Labs. It's actually the new Juvia's Place one because I'm kind of digging that one. I think it's beautiful. Now, let's take a moment before I go to the last story of the day. Let's take a moment to talk about our little friend, Paige, and her video, because there's something I got to say about that. I don't know if you guys paid attention last night, but at one point last night, people lost their entire channels. And the weird thing was that if you, as a fan of that channel, went to the channel, you could see all their content, but the actual creator would go to their creation and find nothing. And I do mean the whole thing wiped out. I didn't go to my channel when that was happening because it freaked me the hell out. I don't know if you know, but I have over 400 videos on because I've been here forever. And that freaked me out, so I refused to go to my does look really pretty. Angelica Nyquist just posted. I know. I was keeping an eye on her because I saw that she asked. But I'm on a low buy. I'm not supposed to be buying that stuff, but I just got the incentive check, so I do have $36. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, since we're talking about things and she kind of sort of helps here. Gerard Cosmetics has been sold on Target online. So get it. Go get it. Doesn't make me money if you buy it on Target, but go get it. Because yes, it is. This one is Hydromat Groupie. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, and it matches the dress. So it is what it is. Don't come for me, Madame Scott. What? What did you say? I'm not even gonna look. Y'all don't just stop talking about food. I am excited for you, Jen, because I know that's a big thing. I wish. Here's the thing: Target has Winky Lux, and you know that other than you, Winky Lux is my thing. I mean, Bunny is one of my favorite lipsticks ever, and I can get this on Target at the store in my hometown, which is dinky little town in the middle of nowhere called Sanford, Florida. I can get that. I don't live in Sanford, but that's the closest Target I have. Super Target. I don't like regular Target. And listing their entire line is there. So I'm hoping that in the future I might see your line there. You have not tried Winky. What? Woman, you have to test all the competition, girl. Get on it. Because I love Winky Lux. I absolutely. In fact, let me go further. First time I ever bought a Winky Lux lipstick, I was at. Shit, I don't have it here. Oh God, I forgot the name of the store, but it's the store that is the kids of the other store. Oh, forget it. I want to say Pinky. It's something Rose. I forgot the name of the store. They had this and they had yours. And that was the first time I tried 1995. I bought 1995 from you and I bought Bunny. And the reason why I bought Bunny is because I had gotten this on a box, on a sugar box. Was it sugar or was it Fit Fat? I can't remember. It was a box. And I bought this because of that. And loved Riley Rose. Thank you, Jen. And that's when I started using your stuff, is because I used to buy it at Riley Rose before I got my stuff. But yeah, it is, and I am sorry to admit this, but it's going to be Remedy this week. I still haven't tried I apologize. By the way, the I was very tame today. I hope you all appreciate that I was tame. Let's give a shout out to our girl Smokey Glow. It is Midas Cosmetics, which, by the way, not sponsored. I don't get a dime. I hope you go and go to her channel and go and get it from her so she can get some props. I had never tried Midas Cosmetics because I'm an idiot. This is a really good palette. So if you want to know what I think about Midas, I will be buying their Flower Bomb because I'm phasing out some other makeup. And yeah, I'm getting my hands on the other one. So yeah, it is what it is. Now, let's talk about Paige for a second, because I don't know if you guys, for those of you who don't have a Twitter, by the way, for the second time now, put 3 purple hearts on the chat if you have a channel so that people know and they can go subscribe to you, because there's more people now than when I said it the first time. If you don't have a Twitter or you weren't paying attention to Twitter, Repzilla actually talked to a rep from YouTube. And by the way, Paige confirmed this because it's the same thing that they told her. Something funky is going on with her video. It's like she never posted it, which she did. And I know because I saw it. So Jen and I are friends, but she has the best base for eyes for primers. Frog, that's what I was saying that I haven't tried yet. Thank you for bringing that up. I am totally humiliated. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Frog. I'm absolutely kidding. I have to be very specific when I'm kidding because I don't want to get people mad at me and I don't want people to get in trouble. Yeah, Madam Scuttlebutt's editing is fire, definitely. I'm trying to write all the channels now. Frog has a channel. Beauty Heathen has a channel. Erin will hopefully soon have a channel. Jen has a channel. Ginger R has a channel. Madame Scuttlebutt has a channel. Karma, you don't have a channel anymore, do you? Jamie has a channel. I don't know if Jamie's still here, but I know Karma had a channel. Trying to remember who else had a channel, but I can't. I have a channel. Oh, Joe has a channel. And Artist DMC has a channel. Here's the thing, and this is why I slept on it. I have the worst luck with eye primers. The worst luck. So, oh, so you're coming back in July. Okay. I have to, I have them, and it's not happening. So, ooh, Molly Mole is going to have one maybe in June. Woohoo. So, yeah. So I'm going to go back to talking about makeup. I haven't decided if I'm going to talk about makeup on this channel or Aviddiva. I haven't decided that yet because I guess it depends. If it's drama, it's probably going to be here. If it's not drama, if it's just talking about the makeup, I'm probably going to do it on the other channel because I have to start using the other channel. I am getting very lazy on that. A few of who's very poor quality? Vanessa, who? I couldn't get eye primers to work, but it turned out my eye cream was reacting weirdly with them. But I don't use eye cream. That's the weird thing. I just don't. Oh, I don't. Do I have any Natasha Denona? I think I have one thing from Natasha Denona, and it's because one of you guys sent it to me. And here's the thing. I'm going. I'm going for indies and for cheap. I'm not going for the big guns unless it's something like really big. Because I'm not impressed. So, and yes, I'm losing my voice. Ironically, when I announced I was coming back, I started losing my voice. So that's why I was trying to make this an hour. And I've been here for an hour and 3 minutes and I haven't finished. Anyway, let me go through the page real quick so I can go into the last topic I want to talk about. I know we have to talk about that, Erin. So here's the thing. I don't know what's going on with Paige's video. And apparently Jeffrey already commented that he didn't take it down because he was not going to stop somebody's bag. I just find the whole thing odd. But because we had this whole crazy thing going on yesterday on YouTube, and more importantly, we have this whole theory that YouTube is saying that they're not unsubscribing people from channels. Baloney, because we've all lost subscriptions since this thing started. I can't get it out. So, yeah, something's up with her video. At this point, she feels like she's blacklisted. I hope she's not. But I find the whole thing very suspect, and I want you guys to give her some support because I understand that she doesn't, that's not where she gets her coin. But, oh, they unsubscribe me from channels all the time. And the funny thing is that people that I've been subscribed to forever, that I never get notifications on their videos, I'm still subscribed to. So the theory that they only mess with things, like they don't send you notifications if you stop watching somebody's channel and all this other stuff, that's baloney too. Because I have a ton of channels, I never watch a video and I get notifications on my email, which I never asked for. Oh, double. Thank you so much. I love the new hair color. I have mixed feelings about the new hair color, but that's a story you'll find out about later. So I've lost, I want to say I've lost 25 people. Oh, Karma, thank you. Thank you so much for peace and prosperity. Yeah, thank you, because that's something I want to touch on. Just because I'm going to go back to comment on drama doesn't mean I'm going to be coming from a hateful place or a bad place or anything like that. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. I'm probably going to go with, I'm going to go back to conspiracy theories, more than likely, because I love doing those. And I want to go back to a place where we can make fun of this because it's supposed to be fun. And the people that don't want us be fun, they can stay in their corner. I don't care. Going back to the elephant in the room, it's somebody here, and I know you're here. I just can't remember who it is that told me this. And it might have been more than one person, okay? I frog, you are gonna make me cry. Don't do that. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Thank you, Frog. Y'all have to understand something. Some of you said to me that you respected my decision, that even though you wanted me back, you respected my decision, and I appreciate that. But there's something somebody said to me that when I saw, because you have to understand, when I told you I was getting out of Twitter, I took it off the phone, which means I can still go in because I can go through the browser and look at the account, but I don't have the app, which was what made me be able to talk to y'all all the time. And I did that on purpose. I usually just use it from over here. But the thing is this, a lot of you said to me, and hey, Kabuki, food. Do not mention food, Kabuki, because it's forbidden today to talk about food because I'm starving. Some of you, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 people, said to me, "There's more people that love you than hate you," and that is true. And at the end of the day, even though it did affect me a lot, hey, Lindsay, even though it did affect me a lot, the bottom line is this. What people think about me is none of my business. It's just not. There are some people that have come to this page and have come to this channel and have acted all nice to me, and then they go back to that side and say the most horrible things about me. And all I have to say is, are you dumb? Because I do have those people blocked. I don't watch their channels, but do you really think nobody's going to send me a screenshot and tell me this person is talking trash about you? I mean, these people have my back. You don't get it. If you're going to be a hypocrite outside of social media, because if you're a hypocrite on social media, you're going to get caught. But that's all I'm going to say on that. I have no intention of engaging anything that is not cool or funny. And yes, there's going to be times where we're going to talk about topics that are horrible. I am not touching anything that has to do with Onision, David Vanity, or Jeffree Star on this channel. You all know why. I'm not touching any content that has to do with those hard topics, and I'm making the statement now. That's what I said, Ross. Like RuPaul says, what other people think about me is none of my business. I don't care. Exactly, Danielle. So here's the thing. There are certain topics that are too deep and too serious for me to talk about on this channel. So I'm not going to talk about them on this channel. I refuse. I don't want you guys to think that I'm being Switzerland, but I kind of sort of am. It's a new day, okay? If somebody has been mean to me in the past and has come to me and told me, you know what, I'm sorry, or whatever the conversation has been, and has asked me to just try to be civilized to each other, I'm going to take it. Now, I made the comment, I think it was yesterday, that so long as you don't ask me to stop talking to somebody you don't like, we're cool. And we have a right to not like the same people. I just want people to come here and be chill and have a good time. And yes, we are going to talk about food, just not today because I'm starving. But I'm not going to sit here and go, well, you were on this side, I don't want to talk to you. No, okay? If you come here and you just want to hang out, you're more than welcome to come and hang out. I don't have time. There's not enough time on earth for me, and maybe this has something to do with what happened before December. I don't have time to sit here and hang on to people's hate and hang on to nonsense. If I'm messing with you, it's because I want to mess with you and I want to hang out with you, and you make me laugh, or you make me think, or um you make me a better person. So I am not I'm not interested in all the hate and all the nonsense. I'm interested in having a good time. I'm gonna go back to and I know I've said this before, but this time I am dead serious. I already have 3 videos. You're not gonna see them until June, but they're already in the works. Um, I want you to understand that I'm not interested in that nonsense. But at the same time, I'm not good. If you come to me and because you don't like a particular topic I'm covering or whatnot, you can come to my DMs and tell me, look, I disagree with you with this and this and that. We can be adults about it. We don't have to like the same people. It's okay if we don't like the same people. But I want to go back to what I love to do. And if it doesn't make me a dime, that's on me. That's none of your business. This whole idea, and I keep saying this, and this is funny because this is the same conversation I have with the Gemini. Some people assume that they know what my end goal is. And I've said this once before. Y'all don't know what the end goal is if you really think it's about numbers, because it isn't. And the funny thing is, I've been telling you all along, and because you think you know me so well, and I'm talking to a particular group of people right now, you keep talking about my dying channel. I haven't posted in 3 weeks. I haven't made a video in God knows how long. So, yeah, I'm not going to get the views or the subs, but what's your excuse? Seriously. Focus on your damn channel and leave me alone. I don't care who you are. If you have this much time to be spreading hate and nonsense, you couldn't possibly be a happy person. We are all having a good time. Jamie, you have RuPaul tonight, yes? Hey, Audrey. You are gonna make me cry. Stop it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, Patreon is $1, just so you know. You don't have to put more than $1. I mean, I appreciate more than $1, but you don't have to. I give the videos are all. I'm streaming it on Discord. It airs tonight. Okay, so if you like RuPaul's Drag Race, Jamie does this thing where they watch it together. There's a lot of people that have things going on, and we're just moving on with our lives the best way we can. Sometimes people have to be called out for their bad behavior, and that's okay. But insistent, stupid hate, I'm not gonna tolerate that on my page or or any of my socials. So if you want to make fun of somebody for something, try not to make it on looks or on their mental health or on something stupid like that, because it really, it is what it is. And I had this conversation with Jamie yesterday. I think talking about stuff like that is ridiculous, especially because we all go through stuff. I don't care who you are. And Jamie knows that I have a personal beef with that particular topic because I lived through it. So, oh my God, you people are gonna make me cry. Oh my God, thank you, Erin. Thank you, Beauty. Just because I can, because I love you. Thank you very much. I have to talk about the last topic, and I have gone everywhere but not the topic. All right. So just so you know, that's where I am. That's where my brain is at. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll find out. Oh my God. Kelly, oh my God, thank you. Okay, so the last topic of the day and the last unpopular opinion that I'm about to hit you all with is this. By the way, are you going to keep the new name or are you going to go back to, oh my God, I was about to ask you, Champagne. Are you going to go back to the name Champagne or are you going to keep the Karma? Because I kind of like the Karma. So let me know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. The last topic I want to talk about, and I know I'm going to get hate for this, is the fact that Lex Luthor #2, better known as Jeff Bezos, apparently is about to become a trillionaire. I can't do it. For some reason, I can do a tongue pop, and now I can't do it. I can't do it today. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. I can't do it. My God. Anyway, here's the thing. Oh my God, Danielle, thank you. Thank you. Happy to be back. Y'all are making me blush. Anyway, let me get through this, please, because I've already been here for an hour and 17 minutes. I'm not supposed to be here this long. Here's the thing. Everybody's mad at Jeff Bezos because he's going to become a trillionaire. Who put him there? And by the way, freaking guilty as charged because I buy everything on Amazon. Okay. But here's the other part. And I understand before y'all tell me no, because I understand that he's not paying his people the way he should. I also understand that there's a lot of people that are complaining that the working conditions are not the best. Hi, Dev. Wait. Y'all are trying to make me cry now. Thank you. Y'all are making me cry. You're not gonna make me cry. You're not gonna make me cry. I'm trying so hard to keep it together right now. You have no idea. Anyway, here's the thing. We put him there. Whether it was because we accepted a job in his company and we accepted the working conditions, or we buy our stuff through him, we put him there. We have a lot of power to not keep him there. So you guys know, I made the decision that when it comes to makeup, for example, I'm buying directly from the companies. Why? Because I want as much of the money to go to the companies themselves instead of having to pay some sort of fee to, for example, Amazon. I can't always do that. And there's a video coming out, and that's on the other channel, where it's a company, something pens, and they're going to get their butt handed to them along with PayPal. Okay. So what you have to understand is that there are times when the only reason why I buy from Amazon is because I have the protection that if I buy from Amazon and something goes wrong, they'll take care of it, because PayPal won't. All right. Having said that, we can push for change. If we all want him to donate more money or help more causes or pay his employees, we have more power than we think we do. So you can get mad at the man for being a trillionaire, or you can actually do something about it. That is my 2 cents on that. I hope I don't get killed tonight for saying that, but it is what it is. Hit the like button. Oh, okay. Hit the like button. Sorry. Look, I haven't been here in a while, okay? We're buying from brands and only Chinese makeup from indies. And by the way, I just want to make a comment now that I saw the Chinese makeup thing. You're not going to get, you know what, from the makeup. So stop. That is the most. We had this lady. I'm not going to say how I know this story, but this lady wanted to call a company fraud because they were delivering a Chinese product and she didn't want it because they brought the virus. I'm like, what? That it's not how that works, okay? It's not how that works. So just clean it and use it. I get that she stay until like Snatch Game and then get rid of her. I actually don't like Gigi that much, so this season's been horrible to me. I haven't watched this season. I think Gigi has good look, has a great look. I don't think there's. I don't want to compare because I hate comparing queens, but she reminds me of Valentina. Had great looks, but didn't have much of a personality. Now she has a personality. That's how I feel about Gigi. I absolutely love her looks, but I think she needs a lot more. But that comes from the fact that, the background. I do not understand why my girl went home last week. I am gutted, but, it is what it is. On your PayPal message. What? What are you talking about? Yes, on Amazon. I gotta buy local when the shops open back up. And that's the thing. If you are lucky enough that the shops are open where you are and they just either deliver or you can pick up, just support those. We have a lot of power when it comes to this Amazon thing. And I'm telling you, if you've ever been to my Amazon account, I have a huge list of things, but I'm trying to find a way of buying them without buying them from them because I don't want to keep giving them the money. So I like Brooklyn Heights, so I would love to see that. Anyway, I'm going to go now because y'all are trying to make me cry and you're almost succeeded. And I'm hungry, and so's the dog, and he eats in 10 minutes. So I'm going to go. But I'll be back next Friday, I promise. Probably on a wig, probably with the background, because I did buy backgrounds, and then I was like, damn it, I left. So yeah, you're gonna see the backgrounds. I bought like 6 because I'm an idiot. They were on sale. And we can talk next week. Love you very much. Thank you for all the super chats. Love you all very much. See you next week. Bye. Hey baby, you hung